Greetings, roundedness-loving comrades, and welcome back to Songs of Six. Here we are, right back where we left off, and last time we established a food supply. We have a couple different forms of food. Here we have an intelligent pasture, we have an orchard, and we have a little fruit farm. Now the thing is, I don't actually know if this is going to be enough food for all of us, so we'll be keeping an eye on this little food supply thingy. The other thing that we established last time was new buildings, new homes. Now there's some that I want to definitely fix up a little bit, and others that I think are the beginning of some brand new idea. Which is very ambitious for a shack next to the river. But I really like the idea of giving the Avias a little mini settlement here by the river and just having them all work here. Now, I still don't know how you can actually get a specific people working a specific job, but what I'm going to try and do is just go to a thing. I saw it somewhere. Hold on. Where was it? There was a setting somewhere where you could sort of tell people what jobs to work. Think it is occupation, work priorities, and then we can say when it comes to this stuff, we can say they are 100% on the fisheries or whatever, you know, maximum fishery situation. And then we're gonna say for the others, they're gonna not do fisheries at all. And I'm just gonna see if that's gonna automatically swap them around. We might have to get them fired from their other position, which is working on the carpenter, but we'll see how this turns out. Because it still says there's still fisher people here. So I don't know, maybe we just reduce that to 1 or to 0. I think this is how we can get our workers reassigned, because there is two of our Avians are working in the carpenter's office. So I think maybe we just do a little thing. Have we now cleared these workplaces? Who's left? Okay, let's see. If we add another workplace, is it gonna be our next fishy person? I honestly don't know a different way to do this, so this might be a little silly, but it might work. Okay, 2 Avian people working here. Can we get a third? How do I see? Can I see a list of workers? I don't think I can. Inspect. Oh, there we go. Okay. Wait, is that all the workers that work here? I think that is true. Maybe? How did I do that? Inspect. Okay, perfect. So then let's reopen this thing. So I know that was a little bit silly, but I really wanted these guys to work here. I really wanted our fish people to work there, so it's kind of the only way that I thought that I could do it. Okay, I also want to do another thing, which is how can we change our throne room? Can we change our throne room? There's a couple things. First of all, let's see if we can upgrade this building. I think overwrite, convert. Convert to wood. Oh, we ran out of wood halfway through the conversion. Okay, we need to get a little bit more wood. But I believe that you guys can do this. I also believe that we need a few more people. Let's cap it at 30 for now, because I don't know how we are with the food. We have food for 6 days. So that's nice. You know, we could make another home here. for another couple of Avians and expand the fisher thing even more. Is it silly? Is it silly what I'm doing? I genuinely don't know whether what we're doing here is a good idea or a bad one, and so I'm just guessing. I am just doing my best guesswork out here. So who's meant to live here? Ah, okay, okay. Right. Cool. All right. I want to reshape some of these buildings to be rounded because this is meant to be the Tilapi place. And so Tilapi, yeah, Tilapi, that's how you say it. And so I think we're going to just improve the roundness of these. I'm going to make this happen here. Is there roundness here? Brush. Oh, that's a brush. Ellipse. Hollow ellipse. Oh, that's actually really cool. So that's how we want to plan their houses in the future. That's very different than what I'm doing here. But hey, maybe this still counts as roundness? I don't know. We should probably move this. So I'm going to edit it. And I'm going to say, can we expand room, shrink room? Okay, we have a little bit of space here anyway. So shrink room like this. And I'm going to try and make it a little rounder. And we're going to expand it in this direction. Block by terrain over existing structures. There we go. That's what we need. Okay, I'm gonna need you guys to do this. So, okay, so they're gonna make the mud wall there. Can you also actually tell the room to be round already? You totally can. Oh, okay. All right. I think let's do that. Let's cancel this entire operation here. Did I link the cancel tool already to something? See. I don't know if I linked that. Cancel jobs. And then remove. Smart remove. Just remove all of this. Yeah, we're going to change some things up. Can get some nice wood. How many people we got working here? 3. Okay. 5 days of food. We do have a bunch of... Oh, we also have the hunter. We have the hunter. We have the intelligence. We have the fruit. And we have the fruit. We have 2 different fruit things. So these guys want everything circular. Can I rebuild the throne room? Is this possible? Construct, move throne. Ah, so we can basically just put the throne somewhere completely different. And then we can create a new throne room. Okay. I think that's what we're gonna do. And we're gonna go fully circular. Over here, we're gonna do some diagonals. Hold on. Make diagonal. Boop, boop, boop. 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 What happens if you make these diagonal? Not much. Alright, so that's kind of circular. But we really want to go all out on the circularity of it all. Wow, look at all those red-haired people. Penny Copernicus. I love this. Okay, so you guys are fishing, doing a good job at that. We have 1 fish in our entire society. Should we bring in more Avians and create more fishing spots? What else do Avians love to do? What's the hotkey to get there? Okay. So They are excellent at fishing, Globdian pastures, and clay pits. Okay, so we do have some clay over there that these guys could totally take care of. But honestly, for now, my main concern is just, do we be having the fish? And I think I have officially outlawed other people working on fish, right? So if I just check you guys and check your occupation, work priorities, you just are not gonna do fisheries. Okay. So I can safely expand this fishery and make even more of a little Avian settlement here as well. So that's what we're going to do. Oh, hold on, we're on the circle. 5 people? We can make it up to 6. We'll find the top limit for 6. Okay, I think it's there. There we go. And then we're gonna need new storage. Do you also count towards workers? Probably not, right? What if we could just add that there. Did we just accidentally delete the storage? Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Hold on, I'm cleaning. Yeah, we can say that this is this workplace, right? And then we say storage. Can I control up? Like that. And then auxiliaries. I like how there's so many different shapes and things, and I don't really know what I'm looking at, but I think it's cool. There we go. Construct. And then we can make this diagonal. And it can just be little huts for our Avians. They could just hang out, you know? We go homes. Home. House. I wonder if they should just be an adjoining little blob. Yeah, I kind of feel like this might look good. We'll see though. We'll see how that works. And okay, we're currently capped on wood, so that means we can start working on some stuff. Let us upgrade this room. Oh no, not upgrade. Structure. We should set a hotkey for this. Structures, because this, I'm assuming this menu will be something that we visit a lot. I want to upgrade you to wood. There we go. And how expensive will you be to upgrade to wood? Ooh. There we go. Some nice little upgrades for us. Okay. So, I'm going to endeavor upon this project. I'm going to move the throne out. I hope that this doesn't make the game kill us or end or whatever, you know? But we're just going to move the throne out here for a moment. And I want a new seat of power, and I think we're gonna make it look awesome. There we go. We have achieved some type of roundness. I'm pretty happy with that. We also have the second Demevius thing. So I think that looks pretty good. Now what I want to do is I want to make sure that we add a few decorations, because I found a decorations menu. Now there are flower beds, there are torches. Generally everybody's, well, Tilapi don't really care for torches, but I think I care for torches, so I'll put torches. The Tilapi, of course, love trees, so we're gonna put some of those around, as well as flower beds. I think, yeah, let's go ahead. Oh, also benches. And I think this will be the truth, the once and for all fact-finding mission. I'm gonna put this one there and then that one there, because I want to know which way around it's gonna be. I also couldn't tell exactly whether this was the right way around or the other one. But yeah, wait, is there a ceiling here instead of a wall? Yeah. Okay, hold on. Structures. I'm learning. There you go. Learning a lot about how to do stuff. Alright, so let us decorate. I'm gonna say we probably want a nice little torch. This is... Wait, you're like that? Can you put a torch on a wall? Wait, are you gonna destroy the wall if you go there? So it's this, and this, right? These are the wall pieces. Wait, let's go rectangular. Yeah, presumably you can't just place your torch on a wall. Or can you? I need to also make diagonal. I need to make that a hotkey as well. Decorations. Maybe trees in front of the thing, because it is the Tilapi. So it's their thing. And then, yeah, where do we want these torches? There? And maybe some flower beds. Can the flower beds be vertical? Or I mean diagonal? Oop. Alright, we're gonna see what this looks like. And then we'll decide what to do with it after it's done. Oh, we ran out of furniture, so we can't do the benches. No, the furniture! Wait, does everything else need furniture? Okay, no, just the benches need the furniture. Okay, that's good to know. Right, let's make the furniture guy again. So we'll return that workshop here, but I'll make it circular. So we're gonna go ellipse. Now, here's the thing though. I feel like the ellipse tool is not the best. It's really hard to pull exactly where you want it. And this, for the most part, ended up being a square with the corners cut out, and then I had to add these manually, these little nubs on the sides, so that it actually looks fairly circular. So why don't we just... I think we have a copy thing. But will that also try to copy the... Oh, these torches are like square. They're square and they're also one-sided. Wait, can you spin a torch around? Does it have a rotation? I don't like how square you are, dude. Can you make diagonal? No. Neither can the flower beds. I kind of prefer the trees. What if it was just like surrounded by trees? I think that would be kind of fierce. Let's go with that. So we're gonna go decorations, and it's tree time. Must not be placed on room. Oh, I guess the flower beds are already considered to be in the way. I did... Oh, nice. We could just auto remove them. I did come up with a hotkey for this. It's just X. I think that's a useful hotkey. There's probably some like recommended hotkeys somewhere, and if there isn't, there really should be, because I think this is one of those things that's really nice. Is once you figure out the hotkeys, things tend to be simpler in these games. And one of my things is that I'm always afraid, like, oh, what if I set that hotkey and then later it's just going to be like a handier thing that I didn't set because of that. And, you know, I basically just overthink it. All right, let's see what it looks like surrounded by trees. And in the meantime, let's see if I can quickly get this shape. So we take the structure and we're going to go with a square. This is a 13 by, well, technically 13 by 12 because I did not add the thing over there. Let's see how quickly we can do this because I think we can do this. Oh, square, please. We're gonna go a little smaller maybe for the workshop. Although I kind of like that size, I'm not gonna lie. I think it looks pretty neat. I've had another idea for the shapes. So let's go ahead with that idea and see what it ends up looking like. Aha! Observe the beautiful shape we have created. I feel like this is cool. I don't know though. It's gonna take 3 different things, you know, whatever we end up building in here. We do need more wood. Fell some trees. You can fell some big trees. I don't know, does it matter if you kill the big trees or just small trees? Does that at all make a difference? Should we be felling big trees and leaving small trees alive? You know, making sure that they can grow? We'll see. But yeah, ooh, look at this. Let's take a look. How do we feel about this being surrounded by trees? I think it needs maybe more, but honestly, I think treeifying our neighborhood, giving it a little bit of personality has now become my priority. So yeah, because I don't want to build just another square town, you know? I want to have some personality. And so that's what we're going to do. We're going to give them some personality. We're maxed out on fruit. You know, I'm going to also expand our fruit farm, but rather than actually expand it, has it been okay? They're still tilling it, see, so they've not reseeded it, although I'm not sure if you actually need to worry about that. I want to move it. I think I just want a little bit more space, and so I think we can just move it outwards a little bit, and perhaps we can get, is there a diagonal that you can do? Brush, ellipse, hollow ellipse, hexagon. Oh, the zoom is so intense. Okay, this hexagon is not my favorite. I think we just have to do a diagonal by hand. But I think a diagonal looks really nice. I've seen it be done. And so I'm thinking we just go diagonal with the farming. But for that, we're going to have to find some way that we can make it happen without, you know, doing it like this. I guess once you have it, can you just copy the shape? I don't know how that works. Ooh, this is... okay, maybe we can go bigger. Maybe we can go bigger. Okay, there we are. So the way that I've made this diagonal is I went for the brush, which is actually better for circles than the ellipse tool, because the brush is just like this. So I went for the 11. Nope, I went for the 14, which is almost the largest. And then, I don't know where the music's gone, by the way. It's so quiet. And then I just went like this, and I went down to where the corners meet. Right there, and I just kept going until I got almost 5 farmers. That's the biggest we can get it, and I think this is actually a really nice shape. So this is what we're going to do, and that is how we're going to do it, and I think that's going to look really nice. And now I'm thinking we need to move this orchard as well. I'm so sorry to this orchard, but like, it is a waste of these trees because they're not going to grow yet. It's gonna be a while until these trees are ready, but at least we can build it out of the way and it will be safe for the future, you know? So let's do another one and we'll do an orchard. Can we get music back, please? Why is there no music? I want it to be directly above. So what I'll do is I'll go here and then I'll just try to meet the diagonal again until we get exactly above. Like that. And then exactly below. Like that. It does look like there's a lot of space in between. So, you know, in an emergency, I guess you could always try and fill this corner. But I don't know. Space isn't an issue for me right now. I don't want to think about space until it's a problem. Oh. Oh. That's interesting. But no, we want to go diagonal, right? So let's see. How many trees did we plant here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15. Okay, so as long as it's 15 trees, it's going to be just as good as the previous one. Oh, it is a little bit demanding. Space-wise. Yeah, we might be in the same boat, if not in the worst boat. Just looking at this. Well, we'll see how it ends up. They've gone aligned. Wait, you were not aligned before, and now you became aligned. What gives? Oh, that's what gives. Right. Well, we don't want to do that. We want to at least misalign you a little bit. Think we're sailing into perilous waters. 'Cause it's not working. Oh, that's what we did wrong. Okay, I got you. It's gotta be like that. And then... maybe? I like how this highlights the folly of the diagonal design. It's just like, oh yeah, you're gonna look diagonal, but you're not gonna have space. Okay, give me a moment with this. Okay, this was a little bit like a puzzle, but we made it. We have constructed the thing. It is actually one tree more than this, which is a little bit piddly, I know. This is like a very small thing, and this is a very big thing. But we have 5, and another 5, and then another 5, and then there's an extra one in the middle. It's okay. I'm going to go with this and accept the business. Unless, oh, they do space together. So we could do more trees. Oh, no. Now that I've learned about this, I was told this, I think on the Reddit. Look, we could fit more trees here, but then they won't look as nice. No, why did I remember this? See, there could be so many trees here. So many trees. Wait. Oh, we could almost have fit 2 extra ones down here. You know what? I will experiment some more and I'll tell you if there's a better version. Okay, so this is the best we can do. Is it pretty? No. But it does cover the most trees. It covers whatever amount this is. Wait, let's do some quick counting. This is 8 and another 8. So that's already 16. And then we have a 6 in the middle. So that's 22, 23 trees. We could remove that last one to make it a little bit more symmetrical. But we can have a bonus tree. A bonus tree is for us. Okay, the zoom needs to calm down. Okay, so let's just build this. It needs 8 farmers though. I forgot that each tree adds a bit of a farmer. Oh, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. That's what we got. Why is the soil different? Because I feel like we're fully on fertile soil. Is it a different soil than the requirements of this one? Are you more fertile than you? I thought this was the most fertile. Oh well. That's what we're building. That's what we're building now. And we're gonna use all the fruit that we got. Oh, you guys, we're gonna call a little delete on this one. That's okay. Yeah, go work on that. Okay, so this is still being built. Oh, we should probably also do something with the Entelodont situation. Where are we gonna move them? They're kind of growing, right? That's their thing. If we move it now, is it gonna die? Are they gonna die? Is she gonna jump from there? I guess that's the question. We also are gonna need a new place to store all this food because this warehouse is not enough to store this stuff before it spoils. So we should definitely think about that as well. And you know, now that we have these diagonals, what about, let's just see something, okay? We'll just, can I copy? Oh, copy? Oh ho ho ho, look at that. And then you can go directly above if you go like this. Ho 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 ho. I think we made something great, everybody. I think we've invented greatness here. Which is now the question, should we... Oh, let's cancel this one. Can I just delete you fully? Yeah, the question is, should we add the Entelodont pasture here as well? Oh, just delete it like that. Yeah, should we add the Entelodont pasture up there, or should we create a new shape? Because the pasture isn't the same as a farm. I mean, it kind of is. We could also go on this side and have it be like that on there. I don't know. Maybe the Entelodonts can have a circle. But we can always decide later. Are you guys growing? Are you a baby Entelodont? Herder. Okay, well, let's let them work and we'll figure it out. All right. I think this is the new shape. I don't know. We're gonna see how we feel about it. I definitely feel very good about this part. I think that's nice. But I don't know if we should continue that pattern for things that aren't agriculture. Because we could totally do like another one here, you know. And then we could just go in that direction because there's more stuff there. Or we could just go up here. Honestly, maybe we should do that. I don't know. Do you think we should go up there and just continue the same pattern? I'm gonna go here for now. We could always move it later. I'm sure there's no negative consequences for my constant changing of my mind, okay? Yeah, I think we can add a little hut. We can add little huts all over. I mean, it's already at the maximum efficiency, but I think it's nice to add more than just the huts that we did. Should we add another one? Like that? Sure. 230 wood. All right. Well, let's get these things done and then check back. Okay, so our bench experiment is concluded. The left one was facing down, the right one was facing up. And it seems like the arrows are showing the opposite of where the person is looking. That's good to know. It's such a strange thing. Anyway, let's clear up these benches and we can actually do some nice stuff. I like the decorations instantly vanish. Is that also true for path? Okay, no, not true for path. Anyway, back to our building. Okay, so our first stuff is done. We now have a little carpenter in here. Look at that. It looks so lovely. It's a little stilted because this part does not actually have a wall, but it should have decent insulation. And why does that? Oh, because that's one of the carpenter. Oh, hello. That's one of the carpenters. Cool. So that's our furniture situation is now back. Now I want to actually do the other ones as well. I want to do the storage. I want to change the vibe of everything here. Plus, we still have to take care of this. It is just temporary, but let's just do that. That's immediately a lot better. The Avians are still, they're just having fun. Swimming in the water. They're just having the best life. They don't even know that anything's going on over here. But I think we can definitely make some nicer stuff happen. What did that say? Crystal water. Cobblestone. Let's see who likes what the most. I mean, cobblestone seems to be fairly liked by everybody. Of course, we only care about what the Tilapi think. So, yeah, dirt. Cobblestone is kind of the best for us here. Yeah, cobblestone is what we're gonna have. But of course, before we decide where the roads are gonna be, we're gonna revamp some stuff. So we're gonna make a temporary place for people to live, which will be house. And let's make a couple long houses. We don't need, oh, we do need 4 of them. Okay, so we'll just put them back to back somewhere off the way. I guess we could do it right here for now. Let's build that. And once that's done, we're gonna move the current people from this house to this house. So everyone has been successfully evicted, and now we're gonna clean this out of the way. I do like how much you can speed things up, but it always makes me nervous that something's gonna happen while I do this. Nice. Now that that's done, I just need to figure out a new shape of housing. I actually had the idea that we could sort of make their housing a little bit more irregular, since we're trying to mimic some natural vibes here. So let's go ahead and do an attempt. Okay, so I'm thinking something like this for 2 of the houses. And it's like 2 circular things, and then the houses you can't actually control what shape they are inside, but I think this will look good once we get our little diagonalizing paws on it. And I also think we want to move this market. It's got furniture in it, which I know people love, but I think we're just gonna terminate it for now. Sorry to this market. We're gonna have to move things around, and everybody's just gonna have to deal with that. Okay, there are our houses. Now, this is my temporary shenanigans here. I just wanted to see what a double hearth looks like. Look at the double well, though. I like that. What's that? Hey, why is there a dead Kryptonian here? What did you die of? Okay, we might have to build a burial site somewhere because we don't want a dead Kryptonian. Alright, let's put that over there for now. Go away. Put this... Why did this Kryptonian die? Brawl? They were brawling? Who was brawling with whom? Anyway, you know what that means? A new position has opened for another Kryptonian. Congrats. It's okay. We're gonna give you some space soon. Cool. Okay, so we have that going on. I think this is nice. Now let's create a new area of hanging out here in the middle. Okay, I think this is far better. I think this is nicer. We can put some trees in there and make it real nice. Which I do have a shortcut now for decorations, if I remember what it is. I forgot. Left Control D. Oh, there it is. I did click it right. There we go. Yeah, I think some trees and stuff would be real nice to sort of just spread around. Does that have to be clear? I don't know. I don't know what the rules are in terms of walkability, but I just want to put some trees all over the place, you know? And then they probably want a torch. Whoa, okay, big torch. Big torch is good. I mean, they don't, the Tilapi do not need a torch, but we could put one. Why does the hearth not produce fire? I mean, light. I don't want the big tree and the torch to be aligned. Okay, I think we're gonna remove whatever that is. I think it was a tree. We're gonna make big torch over there. Then we can have some smaller torches that don't, you know, explode everything with their light. I'm gonna go with you over here because we're gonna move the storage as well. I think this is looking rather nice. Of course, we do have to build the roads and stuff, so that'll still come in. Did y'all bury this dead? Hi, Dead. Did you get buried? That Dead is still there. Stinky. Stinky Dead. Who is this? Walla Finsmith. Well, rest in peace, Walla. I think, did you guys build it? Did you guys build the burial? Oh, they're still building it. Okay, maybe we made it too big. Maybe we made it too big. Is it gonna be disrespectful if we move it once it's done? Like, are people considered equal under death? Or is it gonna be, are they gonna be offended? Alright, well, you guys need to bury that. So please do that. Look at how nice everything is looking. I think we're really improving things here. Where else is there a torch? Oh, there's one. Kind of feels like there should be one here, but there are also benches and flower beds. So maybe it's flower time. Flower power. Haven't done a bigger flower bed, so we don't know what that looks like. Okay, cool. Now let's try to get some cobble in here. Never mind, we don't have the technology to cobble yet. So dirt it is. Can I just do this and will you not destroy everything? We should try on a small. I think it'll be fine. It's time to dirt. Time to dirt. And I just want to see what happens once you've dirted it up. And we'll go with a sort of non-Newtonian road. There you go. All right, let's get this done. Oh, there's like a lightning storm. Okay, nobody else is dying of preventable causes, so that's good. Okay, we're gonna increase the density of the trees a little bit. I just want it to be real heavy with trees here because it looks a little bit ugly now. Okay, okay. This is something. It's sort of, I just want it to look like people be walking, people be doing stuff, but also they've retained some nature. So hopefully this will be okay. And there won't be any pathing issues because of this. Because this does look like a pathing nightmare. Right, let's remove these things now because we don't need them anymore. Sorry to whoever was going there. Because now we have this. And it looks real nice. Okay, so the last thing that we need to move, the last thing that we need to change is the janitor and warehouse. So let's figure out where we're gonna put that. I'm pretty happy with how this is coming along, but one thing that I'm really noticing is just how much space we're using with this. I'm sure this is not sustainable, but I just think it's cool. So that's what we're going with, you know? Rule of cool. And we're just gonna see how it works out for us. Just make it diagonal. Lovely. Okay, I want to see what that looks like because it's a little bit less than round. I'm not sold on this one. Maybe we can make it a little better. Oops. I think we did something wrong just now. I let 2 more people in and we have unlocked a new level. A new level has been bestowed upon your name. An amarir is a rightful ruler of a land. As such, you can now conduct trade with our neighbors. Okay, I think that's a next time thing. I can't wait to show you the stuff, but I'll wait until it's daytime so that you can have the full view. Although I guess at night you could see the torches. Oh boy, what's this? Oh, look, it's censoring our reveal. You may not know it, but we, the Markokris of Odreich, are not only the mightiest of rulers, but also the most generous. Here, share in some of my treasure. What did it give me? Denarii and machinery. Sure, we'll accept this. I guess we gotta figure out trade next time. Trade and diplomacy. But look, this is it. This is the final form of our thing. I think I want to do some more stuff. I think I want to make it a little bit nicer. But so it's not really the final form. But I'm pretty happy with some of the choices we made here. There's a few things that I definitely want to change now that I see it from afar and completed. But look, we've cleaned up all the temporary stuff. And it's all now round and gorgeous. I think it looks really nice. I mean, it looks a little silly, but it also looks nice. So I'm gonna, ooh, double immigration, cool. I'm gonna sit with it for a bit, and then, you know, we'll enhance it the next time that I get an opportunity. I think I would prefer to maybe make a circle where the market is. But I wanted to go for like a scattered situation. But I think a little circle of trees and stuff I think will look nicer. So we'll look into that in the future. For now, this is where we're going to adjourn. Thank you so much for hanging out, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. I skipped a little bit more because I didn't want to keep you waiting, and you know what the truth is? The truth is that we have not advanced a single thing today. We just changed the shapes of buildings. That's all we did today. There was no new technology, no new industry has been set up. We've just expanded the warehouse technically. We have added more citizens, and mostly we just redecorated. So today was a redecorating day, and I'm very excited to jump upon the next episode where we're gonna actually do some progress and maybe have to learn the art of diplomacy. So I hope to see you then. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to do all of the things that you do when you've enjoyed a video, and remember, if you leave a comment, I read all of them and I really appreciate them. And if you have any tips and tricks, I would appreciate them as well. I tend to like to learn things myself, but if you think there's something big that I've overlooked, then I would definitely love to hear it. Additionally, if you would like to check out some of the rest of my stuff, I have 5 videos a week on this channel. So every Monday, we're going to have a new Songs of Six episode. Every Tuesday, we check out a different game. So every Tuesday is like a tryout Tuesday, looking at various early access games, a lot of it city builders, but sometimes some other stuff as well. And then on the other days of the week, there's other stuff. So I hope that you'll join us. A big shout out to an upcoming one, which will be, we will be playing Stronghold or Stronghold Crusader, one of those. I'm very excited to be playing that, and if you're interested in that, definitely subscribe. You can also come say hi at twitch.tv/Lelling, where I stream 5 times a week. Alright, that's my outro, everybody. It's very verbose, and I hope to see you in the next one. Have a lovely rest of your life, and remember, stay solidary. Bye-bye!